What?
That's actually a really low roll, as Canyon might actually be able to do something here as Cuzz. He's going to get hit by the Sonic Wave, Resonating Strike to follow there. Good knock up from Cuzz as well, who can get a bunch of health back with the flash, but Showmaker has priority. The trade of flashes is pretty good here for Kingzone, to be honest. On that very, very well, because when you got a combo mage like this, it is how it works. As Cuzz looking for the knock up, Umbral Dash isn't going to do it. The Infernal Chains are there, but it's not going to really do much. Def landing some pierces. Otherwise going to be okay. That's the flash in from Hoyt, though. They are underneath this turret as Def gets himself to relative safety, but that's going to be first blood. Going over to Tucson, 2 kills are going to come forward, and one of them goes to the Callista. A disaster for Damwon Gaming.
And this is
oh my goodness, what a disaster for Damwon Gaming.
Let's take another quick look at this right now. Canyon a little bit slow on all of this. He doesn't get in on the action until the very, very end. And then Canyon just ends up getting locked up as well. Not really something I would expect.
Look at that smug alpaca face. Here, no vision available just yet, but there's a control ward down there. Canyon in position. Cuzz wants to make his way in. That's the double knock-up. And Kingzone decide that they want to get out of there. Tucson, that flash that he kept from earlier, is going to be available. They bait out the teleport.
One more full combo could spell the end of him if he manages to lose. I've got 100 more HP.
No, that's going to be the knock-up. Does he have anything available? He's not actually downloaded, but Pawn doesn't care. Just going to pick up the kill on the Blind Monk and then wander back to the lane. Thanks for my red buff. Going to lock down the Infernal Drake. That's a pretty good one as Tucson wants to start this fight. Hoyt's just out of position. The sticks are going to be pulled out. Deft is going to be out. Oh no. In fact, but the geometry is going to ring true.
Oh,
that's the ultimate download complete. A lot of damage in there as Cuzz has the ult. That one doesn't miss anymore, guys. That's actually what's happening here. I feel like Cuzz is getting more of an advantage because of all of these steals. As yet, Hoyt, I don't know what he was doing, waiting for the stand behind me on Canyon, but just waited way too long. That might have been miscommunication. Canyon not quite getting there on time. Picture in picture. You can see a fight on the bottom side of the map. It's a good knock-up, but the heal does come in. Showmaker there in the mid lane is going to go down once again because this is a replay. Bottom lane, things are going to be fine.
Bottom lane crisis was definitely averted.
Okay.
I get it.
And he definitely did get it, guys. Maybe he was a bit perplexed as to. So really nicely done, utilizing the push power of this Tristana. The dive onto Flame, he will die, but can he get anything in response? World Ender is of course there, but he has to move away from the turret now. Ultimate once again comes out, the flash to follow and Cuzz side, especially when Rascal's diving the turret. No World Ender for you, Flame. No flash. Umbral Dash isn't a great one. As Julia's here as well, Realm Warp comes in. But Julia's still sucking the life bar out of Flame. Showmaker has to get back under the turret. Rascal has the last rights for the healing, but the flash comes in. Q not going to land. Flame unable to land the knock-up. The flash from Rascal tries to turn it around, goes into the stopwatch. Julia, can you do your job? No!
Coming up now in 2 seconds. There's 14 seconds on Rascal. Yes, he does have teleport.
Oh, there's the engage from Tucson, though. Nuclear's just dead. They were waiting. We've had this conversation.
Uh-oh.
Well, Flame is going to dive on forward. World Ender is there. They're going to try and dive onto Rascal as best they can. He's looking to kite away. Last rights for a bit of a heal, but I don't think it's going to be enough. They do collapse, but what can Kingzone actually do about it? Pawn's decided that he's just going to come on in here. They're going to look to try and get some exchange kills. Flame doesn't have World Ender, and now doesn't have much of his health bar. The flash forward! Pawn is going to get in there with his ultimate, but they do lose their mid laner. Should be 2 kills to come through, and Showmaker trying to take them on a merry chase. It's a lot of damage here from the Rise, a lot of AoE as well as the redemption does come through. The flash forward, and that's the double. Showmaker coming in from the flank. Kingzone looking for this one. As there it is, the engage, but he's going to find Canyon, who is looking for a flank himself. Bates call immediately, knocks him back out again. Knockups come in. Rascal is the first one to secure it, and somehow it's Nuclear that goes down in the end.
Amplified by the double Infernals. Damwon could just lose the game right here.
They could, and there's also a Rend. There's a lot of sticks into this Baron buff. I don't think they're going to be out of 50-50, and they're going to try and win the fight. It is going to be Deft that locks that one down. World Ender's there. Canyon does have the stopwatch with the flash from Rascal. Before he goes down, he secures the kill onto the Lee Sin, and Kingzone are tearing apart this fight. Cuzz comes on back to try and take down Showmaker, who will die. Deft almost falls as well, but that one's calculated. Ladies and gentlemen, the back comes in from Hoyt. Oh, just out of vision. Already down, mid lane inhibitor turret, should be short work. Showmaker trying to get the damage in, but there's Susan. Disintegration Ray, max range. The dive in on the backline. Flame's trying to get it done. A lot of knockups, but that is going to be the execution on the Lee Sin. Flame in trouble. World Ender is going to get popped. Julia's still going at it in the backline. She's so close to dying, but 95 health, that's fine. Fawn flashes forward as if he's on an assassin, and they are able to take down the second inhibitor and might just win the game right here.
Yeah, I think that they definitely have the resources to do it right here. Damwon gonna try to fight valiantly. Oh, 68!
She's gonna be okay for now. Stopwatch there for Flame, trying to keep himself alive. That last remaining Nexus turret, that little bit faster.
Ocean Drake to fill the Tear of the Goddess.
There we go.
That's gonna be the next dragon of the game. As taking a look at the fight, it was a really good effort right there by Canyon to get that dragon kick right into Showmaker. They were able to lock up Deft, but Julia, Rascal, and Pawn just able to deal so much damage throughout all of this.
Yeah, Canyon desperate for some popcorn chicken, but I feel like this is actually a bridge too far, as Julia and friends are going to try and lock them down. Showmaker's in the baby cage. Okay, Pawn's going to throw a Super Soaker at him, but is the Rise going to be able to flash away? He is. Tucson not going to find the quickness this time. He needs to miss one, guys, because honestly, I don't think he's missed.
His best to clear out the mid-minion wave. He has to be really careful here against the Yorick. Does actually get locked up.
Dark Procession once again going to go down. The ultimate comes forward, and look at Cuzz. He launches so damn far now. As Pawn could be in trouble, but Zhonya's is available. Canyon made to look silly as the Vel'Koz does survive. Flame wanting to change that. Does get the disruption down to Pawn, but Deft able to lock in so much more damage. Okay, Canyon launches into the backline and does execute the Rakan, but it's too little too late. Flame gets knocked up and taken down as the flash is there. The Brahm's trying to escape, but I'm sorry, Santa Claus, it ain't Christmas time. And the last Nexus turret will be taken out, the Nexus to follow. 2-0 for Kingzone and a 4-0 for them against Damwon Gaming this season.
That was a fantastic game number 2. The team fighting was so decisive, especially in some of those last fights and skirmishes. In Kingzone, they looked stellar in game number 2.
They did, and Cuzz looked unbelievable. Cuzz is not a person that I'm used to talking up so much, which is why I guess I might be overdoing it with how well he played, but him playing around his solo lane so nicely, actually there to help Rascal when he was looking a little bit silly in games in the past. This time around, he's either making space for his team and they're making plays elsewhere, or he's able to get down there and help them and make those trades actually work out. For Kingzone, certainly felt like a more coordinated, more fluid Kingzone than we're used to seeing. This is normally the yo-yo team, right? It's not just Pawn. I mean, feels like everyone does join him there. I mean, Deft had his 0-6-0 Callista game, and then before that has, I do 60% of my team's damage style games, right? Like, you can get anything out of this squad, but that man getting the high fives, Tucson, had a day out on